Good afternoon, everybody. Today we have one of our B1 students giving her presentation with a really interesting topic for us to know about. And without any further ado, here she is.
Hi, my name is Camila Cobos, and I'm so glad to talk about active life. So, we are a society that lives in stress and now more than ever, because we are living transcendental and historic facts like the COVID-19 pandemic, and lately with some news about war in Europe. And it's because of the internet immediacy that everybody can find out of everything that is happening in the world in just seconds. So we can sink in the deep ocean of the bad news, or we can take advantage of all the information that we have now to improve our life. Because honestly, I think that as individuals, maybe we can't stop the war or can find the cure for the pandemic or the solution for the world peace, but actually we can change small things in ourselves, in our homes, in our friend circle, and go changing people to live in a best way. So I really want to talk about one of my favorite topics, and this is about improve our life habits. We always hear people saying that wants to start doing exercise or that the Monday will start the diet, that she or him would like to learn some new ability and much more things like these ones. But there are few people who started, and there are even much less people who is keeping this new habit with the time. And it's really important to know that if we don't start doing something that we want, that will give us bad humor and frustration in our lives. But there are so many ways to improve our habits and our lives. One of the fundamental pillars for do this as human beings is movement. We always hear about we have to live a more active life, and it is that unfortunately because of the technologies and this confinement that we are still living in a certain way, we have lived more time as sedentary people. Having class or jobs in a computer in the same place without the necessity of move. Move is part of who we are. Our ancestors move all the time, and now we are falling in the big epidemic of sedentarism that has big consequences like obesity, chronic diseases, totally preventable as diabetes, hypertension, depression, and a long list ahead. I just want to give one statistic fact about this topic so that we can realize the magnitude of what I'm talking about our generation. Worldwide, the 81% of the teenagers didn't achieve sufficient level of physical activity in 2016. And as for adults, the 28% weren't active enough. So the question is, what are the benefits of exercising? Well, actually, we know all this, but we don't put it in practice. So it's really good to remember it sometimes. According to OMS, these benefits are helps to control the weight because we are burning calories, improve the mood because it stimulates several chemical substances of our nervous system that help us to feeling more relaxed, less anxious, and it is possible that we're feeling better with our appearance, increasing our self-confidence and self-esteem. Increase the energy because regular physical activity can improve our muscular strength and increase our resistance. Also improves the functioning of the cardiovascular and respiratory systems. Improves the sleep quality because helps to falling asleep faster, better, and deeply. Improves the attention capacity and memory. Prevent or manage control diseases like arthritis, some types of cancer, depression, anxiety, falls, diabetes type 2, metabolic syndrome, strokes, hypertension, and improves the immune system. And exercising gives us new friends. There are some sports that we have to do in group, or maybe needs a special space to practice them, where we can meet new people with our same likes. The recommendations for the majority of the healthy adults are perform aerobic activity and muscle strengthening. Aerobic activity, at least 150 minutes a week for moderate activity, and for best health benefits, it can be 300 minutes a week. Example of this kind of activity could be walk briskly, ride a bike, swim. Some things more intense could be running, dancing, basketball, football, etc. And for muscle strengthening, strengthen core muscles at least twice a week. For example, going to the gym and using the weight machines, or calisthenics, climbing, etc. It's important to know about what is a sedentary lifestyle. So it is a lifestyle in which very little energy is used, such as spending a lot of time sitting or lying down in activities such as working, studying, in leisure time, or traveling by transport. Rising levels of physical inactivity have negative repercussions on health systems, the environment, economic development, community well-being, and quality of life. The risk, a higher degree of sedentary lifestyle leads to poor health outcomes and increased morbidity and mortality. So how to increase physical activity? It's really easy. We have to look for alternatives for the activities we do every day. For example, since we have returned to face-to-face work and classes, we can walk or bike instead of using car or bus. Also, if we have an 8-hour job sitting down, we can take a short break every so often to stretch our bodies and do a little movement, even in the same place. Other ideas are to change the hours of watching TV for a walk with our pets, go to the park and play a game of basketball with our neighbors or friends. I think this is just a matter of our own imagination, initiative, and a little willpower. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Camila. In fact, this is a very interesting topic, and everything you said is really good. I would like to ask you a question about your lifestyle. How is it? What do you do in order to have a healthy lifestyle?
Yes. I talk about this topic because in time I was getting these advices into my life. So, for example, I started to eat healthier, and that changed a lot of my life. Now I am feeling more happier, even more with more energy. So also I go to the gym every day, and I think that is really important. Now it's an habit for me, not an obligation, and I really enjoy it.
Yes. Okay, well, also you made me realize that I need to exercise a little bit more. So thank you for that. Okay, well, Camila, thank you very much for this wonderful presentation. Okay, congratulations.
Bye, teacher, thank you.